I was born in Vietnam. My mom was a school teacher and my dad was a farmer. When we immigrated to America, they have to essentially restart from the bottom, but they wanted not only their children to be able to have more opportunities in life, but also they wanted to integrate a Catholic vision into our family so that when we were older and when we also had children, we would carry on the legacy of Catholicism.
Having the opportunity to not only come here for athletics, it opened up an opportunity for me to be around people that wanted to go to this school and have a better future for themselves. I'm not a Catholic, but I'm a very faithful man. And right now, I'm on this journey with God, looking forward to whatever He has for me. Right now, I really don't know what I want to do. I know at least in the next year, I do want to be baptized.
I originally wasn't supposed to come to Pius. It just wasn't looking like it was going to work out with my family, but I really wanted to go to Pius because, all my friends are going, and I really wanted to further my Catholic education. One night, my parents came up here, and they filled out all my classes without me knowing, and they came home, and they just gave me this big sign, and it was like Warrior Class of 2027, and I just started bawling. I was so happy that I could start this legacy for my siblings because I know they wanted to go to Pius. I can't imagine my life anywhere else but here.
I grew up in a small town, rural farm. I didn't go to Catholic school, and so I'm kind of an outsider. But one of the best mindsets I can bring into priesthood is a farmer mentality. There's no hours. Farmers don't have hours. You just work. When people say, "Oh, what's your schedule?" I'm like, don't ask me that because it's impossible to explain. I'm a farmer. It's all in reference to the harvest. I'm the chaplain here at Pius, and everything I do, I am here to be a present, joyful, spiritual father. But whether that means I'm talking to a kid in crisis, hearing confessions, spiritual direction, going to a football game, it might seem disconnected. It's all in reference to the harvest. Because you never know what harvest is, so you're just always cultivating. But what I've learned for our students, all they really want from their chaplain is my presence and my joy. All I gotta do is walk around, show up, say good morning, and I've had kids say that saved their week because they're going through so much. There's this God-sized hole in these teenagers' hearts, and there's a spirit of conversion happening. It's not me trying to get to all 508 kids. It's you get to even just a portion of them. They'll evangelize each other. We have to go from thinking a Catholic school is just all about head knowledge and that we have a crucifix on a wall to conversion of the heart. How many people actually walk out of your school knowing Jesus? How many people are disciples? We have families who aren't Catholic or non-Catholic Christian or no faith, but they see the values, the peace, and the stability we have at Pius, and they're willing to send their kids here. It's a big decision. It's a courageous decision. It can be very costly. And I don't mean just with money. I mean it'll cost maybe your own perception of what does it mean to be a Catholic in the world. But guess what? There's a cost to discipleship. And deep down, there's not one parent that doesn't want their son or daughter to be fully alive.
I'm the oldest of 6, and I have 5 younger brothers. They've all gone through St. Pius. School did not come easy for me. Art class, however, did, mostly because of my art teacher, Sister Cecilia. She was very strict, very academic in her teaching of art, but she kind of took me underneath her wing and even encouraged me to pursue art. I just always loved to do art, and my parents nurtured it, but they cared more about our spiritual life than our academic life. They wanted to make sure that our souls were in the right place, and I love that about them.
We wanted to send our kids to Pius, and that was intimidating to us with 5 kids, so I went back to teaching.
We were very hands-on with our children. Kathy taught the kids how to study, and I coached all the kids in every sport, and we all prayed together.
Nighttime prayers were together. Celebrated feast days and holy days of obligation, but we're blessed that through the years our children have maintained their faith and commitment to the Catholic Church, because I know in this day and age, rare. It's been nearly 60 years since we graduated, and they're committed to developing young men and women of faith and virtue and character. And it certainly encouraged our grandchildren because they see it modeled every day from other people outside of their family.
It gives a picture of love, and I like what I see in my grandchildren at St. Pius.
We have 3 children. My son just graduated about 5 years ago from Pius, and our daughter just graduated last year. And we have one that will be there in about a year. There's so much that concerns me today for my children. I just pray every day that they stay rooted in their faith. I think that St. Pius is instrumental in that.
On my first day of school, I was honestly terrified because my English wasn't that good. And I remember standing in the lunch line, stressing out because everybody has their own friends, and I kept thinking in my head, how am I gonna fit in? And then these group of girls, they come up to me and they go, hey, like, do you wanna come sit at our table? That is the first time in any community that someone has ever reached out to me and encouraged me to join their friend group. And all I remember at that time was, the St. Pius community actually wants to be a community. Not only has Pius encouraged me to go farther into my academics and has inspired me to pursue my passion in medicine, I have had dark lows during high school, but there have always been people and teachers in the community who are always willing to listen, but also pushing you to be a better person.
We have 3 girls that graduated from Pius, and they loved it. Good grades were demanded, and to make best use of what God gave you.
The scholarships are very important. My oldest niece, Joanna, passed away this summer after she graduated. In lieu of flowers, we asked for donations to go to St. Pius. As our parents passed away, we asked for the same thing. We started a fund for scholarships. A lot of people look at the tuition, and it is a lot of money, but it's the best buy in private education in the entire metro area. And that's what is tremendous about Pius.
I started playing basketball in 2nd grade, and I just really fell in love with it. Sophomore year in volleyball season, I started having really bad hip pain. I went to the ortho doctor, and they were like, you probably won't play sports. I was crushed. I had my surgery, I recovered, but it's not the same. I mean, I can barely walk up the stairs sometimes. Automatically, my brain went to the fine arts side of Pius. I'm in the musical. When I think of St. Pius, I'm just like, the school is different. All the teachers, they care about you, they care about everyone. And you can't teach someone how to be rooted in their faith if you're not. I still do work study, and I'm just so grateful that people donated to it, because if it wasn't for scholarships and work study, I would not be here. My brother wouldn't be here. I know that some of my friends wouldn't be at this school, and I know down the road that I probably will be sending my kids here.
I'm a sophomore, and one of my goals this summer was to take this team and lead them, because that's what a quarterback's supposed to do. So being named a varsity captain, I lead our team in prayer. As a non-Catholic, it was kind of a big thing for me. I think my biggest blessing that I receive every day is to wake up another day. That's God's sign showing me that He's not done with me. You know, He has a plan for me. This year, I started taking the OCIA class. It used to be called RCIA, and it really dives into the Catholic faith. My mother, she was born and raised a Catholic, and I thought it would be very beneficial for me and make my mom feel better as well.
What's happening at Pius? We're doing what He told us to do. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all things will be provided. And I don't mean it's just a one-time thing, like, oh yeah, I gave my life to. I mean a daily saying, I want more of me to belong to more of Jesus. And if we have God at the primary place of everything we do, then things will just take care of themselves. You let God be God, and kids will find the heart of Jesus is already waiting on them. And if we can get them to encounter that younger in life, that'd be awesome, because then they can be recollected, especially when they start a family.
During the week, my dad normally wakes up ranging from 1 or 2 in the morning to prepare meals so everyone can go to work and get ready for school quicker. But on Sundays, all of us also wake up early. It's not only us gathering together for the first time in a while, but as we're creating this meal together, as we're once again rebuilding our strong bond, we're preparing our hearts, our minds, and each other to go to God's presence, church. My parents spent a lot of time studying and learning a completely new language for their citizenship and get jobs to support our family. I really admire their hard work and how they are still able to live out their Catholic faith in just doing things that they love and doing things for our family. I'm extremely grateful to them.